Hi everyone. I was asked today, how can I find which fields are tracked in the chatter of Odoo? Let's discover that. You will see that in a lot of places, let's take again our sale orders, you have a few things that are tracked here on the creation or at different moments where the state changes, for example. How do we know when we display those kind of messages? I will differentiate here two different things, like when the sale order is created, we are going to check that through GitHub, but the most easy first thing that we can answer is here the notion of status that changed. It's really for a few fields when some value change, Odoo is going to track that information. You will find it on lots of different places, on partners, on sale orders, on products. There's no limit for that. I think that if we go on invoices, we track a lot of information as well, like here. The number, the payment reference, the status. Usually those kind of things, you will find them, people don't know that, but when you start having a look at the view fields feature, you can ask Odoo to show the ones for which you have a notion of tracking, and it's a tracking number. It's here, the name is not really easy to grasp. It's enable order tracking, and I will select the ones for which it is set. If I do that, you see those are the fields that we track. There are 20 on an invoice, which is quite a lot, but it's important to realize that those are also, it's a number that is going to show the sequence, the order through which we are going to show the items, the fields that changed in the chatter. So if I go there, you see we have a few on 100. Do we always have 100? Yeah. So here there's no order. Maybe that's a bit different on the sale order side. Going there again, showing the fields, checking the ones that are tracked. So the tracking number is set. All right, and there, here it's 4, 5, 100. Okay, so 1. Okay, you see it changes a bit. It really depends of the object we are talking about, and especially on the field. As you know, with Studio, you cannot change the behavior of an existing field, so you cannot change that when you are on the SaaS. But if you want to know what it means in terms of data model, if you are interested in browsing the Python files, maybe you can make a quick test and again make that quick filter on the tracking and see that right here is set, and have a look at a few of the fields like amount and taxed. Maybe we have another one that is this one seems maybe something that is a bit more unique than just the amount untaxed, but if I cannot find it, we are going to have a look at that. I wouldn't be surprised that this information would be in the enterprise version of Odoo, knowing it seems subscription related. Going there, I can check if the commission plan is frozen. Okay, that seems to be it. It's a Boolean over there, and that you see it's tracking true. Okay, tracking true is one way of doing, but otherwise you have the number. It could be tracking 1, 11, so it's the order. So that is the information that you will find. So that tracking information is really how it is translated in the fields. If you want to do that with Studio Fields, creating a new field in Studio, you can change it, because in Studio, when you go in the fields of Odoo and you look for the ones that are being created through Studio, so the custom ones, you see you have quite a few. I created many. The sequence fields here, for example, I could say that I want to change that. That would work. Usually, yeah, Odoo will let me do. And every time that there's a change over there, it's going to track it. Other thing that is very interesting about the tracking here is if I have a look at this message, maybe not this one because there's no change, this one over here, it is the sale order number 24. And I'm going to have a look at what it means in terms of messages in the chat. So all the things that you have in the chatter are messages. So there is a table where I can find all those messages, and I can look for the sale order maybe in the related document model. And if I look for sale order, you see 24 is here, but I could look for the ID if I want. You will see that here we have the tracking, and that's the same notion telling me that the status changed from quotation to sale order. So that's also data that is structured and that you can find and maybe have some reporting on if you are willing to spend a bit more time on that tracking information. Maybe it has some value to you, but that is also available there. That's it.